a book of mathematics pre-primer.
Comparison of size. Big and small. I am big. I am small. Look at the animals in each of the 4 sections. Tick the big animal and cross the small animal. Lion or dog. Elephant or duck. Frog or bee. Gorilla or hen. Teacher's note. Ask children to observe pictures and do comparison of size. Interact with them. Kids IQ. Which one is small and which one is big? A chalk or duster? Lion or dog? Elephant or duck? Frog or bee? Gorilla or hen? Long and short. I am short. I am long. Tick the long objects and cross the short objects. Teacher's note. Encourage children to learn to recognize long and short objects. Kids IQ. Have you ever seen bigger objects? Look at the pictures and tell which one is bigger or small. Heavy and light. I am heavy. I am light. Circle the light objects and tick the heavy objects. Teacher's note. Encourage children to understand light and heavy objects by observing pictures. Ask them questions related to pictures. Kids IQ. Have you ever seen lightweight objects? Can you identify one in your class? Look at the pictures and tell which of the following objects is light in weight. Observe and compare. Which of them do you have? Circle the light objects in the box. Tall and short. I am tall. I am short. Circle the shorter objects and tick the taller objects. Teacher's note. Let children understand tall and short objects by comparing. Kids IQ. Have you ever seen anyone taller than you? Look at the pictures and understand tall and short. Can you see the difference? Can you tell which one is tall or short? Closely observe sizes of objects. Near and far. I am near the tree. I am far from the tree. Color the duck that is near the lotus. Circle the sheep that is far from tree. Kids IQ. 1. Which object in your class is near? 2. Which is far? 3. Look at the scenes given below and observe how animals are placed. 4. Can you observe animals standing near and far? 5. Name those objects which are near and far to you. Teacher's note. Teach children near and far objects by asking questions like what is near to you, what is far to you. Activity. Look at the picture carefully. Kids IQ. 1. Can you see so many animals in the pictures given below? 3. How many horses, cows, dogs and chickens are shown in each picture. Now count them. Teacher's note. Ask children to look at the pictures one by one carefully and first recognize animals, then count and write in the given box. Activity. Tick the group that has more vegetables. 8 brinjals, 6 brinjals, 4 onions, 9 onions. Kids IQ 1. Look at the pictures given. Observe carefully and tick the group that has more and less vegetables. Tick the group that has less vegetables. 8 potatoes, 5 potatoes, 7 tomatoes, 5 tomatoes. Teacher's note. Ask children to recognize colors of vegetables given in pictures and count them. Make them understand more and less by comparing pictures. More and less. The jar has more jellies. The jar has less jellies. The tray has more cookies. The tray has less cookies. The box has more lollipops. The box has less lollipops. There are more balls. There are less balls. Kids IQ 1. What is more in your school bag? 2. More notebooks. 3. Now look at the pictures given below and observe which is more and which is less. Teacher's note. Help little ones to understand more and less by raising questions related to the pictures.
Chapter 4. Full and Empty. Kids IQ 1. Do you know when a glass is full and when we call it empty? 2. Look at the pictures of the bottle, bowl, glass and plate. 3. Observe which one is empty and full. This bottle is full. This bottle is empty. This bowl is full. This bowl is empty. This glass is full. This glass is empty. This plate is full. This plate is empty. Teacher's note. Tell students about full and empty by doing comparison amongst the picture. Activity. Take the basket that is full. Kids IQ 1. Now, do you know what is full and empty? 2. Can you tell which bowl is full and empty? 3. Can you tell which glass is full and empty? Take the glass that is empty. Teacher's note. Recall full and empty comparison as studied previously and ask children to tick mark the pictures. Chapter 5. Number 0 means nothing. Trace and write number 0. Kids IQ 1. Can you tell the shape of 0? 2. Do you know 0 means nothing? 0. 6 fruits. 0 fruit. Trace and write the number 0. Teacher's note. Help children to understand 0 means nothing. Let them compare the picture. Ask them to trace and write 0 as given in boxes. Chapter 6. Numbers from 1 to 10. Trace and write the number 1. 1. Kids IQ 1. Can you identify number 1? 2. Look at the tracing box and write 1 in each box. 1. 1 sun. Trace and write the number 1. Teacher's note. Tell children about number 1. Give examples like 1 moon, 1 sun, 1 head, 1 nose, etc. Help them in tracing the number in the box correctly. Activity. Draw the circles by tracing on the dotted lines. Then count to find how many bubbles are there. Kids IQ. 1. Do you like tracing activity? 2. Look at the tracing balls and carefully trace them on the dotted lines. Number of bubbles. Teachers note. Ask children to do this tracing activity and then count balls one by one. Trace and write the number 2. Kids IQ. 1. How many things you see around you that we can count as 2? 2. We have 2 eyes. Trace and write the number 2. Teachers note. Explain number 2 with examples such as 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 hands. Activity. Match the number with the correct box. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a guitar? 2. Have you ever seen butterflies? Teachers note. Ask children to identify cups, hats, guitar, footballs, mangoes, butterfly, airplane, elephant and stars. Activity. A birthday party. Count and write the total number of everything that you can see in the picture. Number of birthday caps, number of candles, number of balloons. Kids IQ. 1. What do you like in the picture? 2. How many people are wearing birthday caps? Teachers note. Ask children to observe carefully and write the number of caps, number of candles, number of balloons. Ask question related to a birthday party. Trace and write the number 3. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a metro rickshaw? 2. How many wheels are there in it? 3. A traffic signal has 3 lights, red, yellow and green. 3 wheels of a metro rickshaw. Trace and write the number 3. Trace and write the number 4. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a cat? 2. How does a cat make sound? 3. How many legs does a cat have? 4. 4 legs of a cat. Trace and write the number 4. Activity. How many are there? Keys, mangoes, stars, airplanes, butterflies. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen keys? 2. What do we do with keys? 3. What is the taste of mangoes? 4. What is the color of mango? Trace and write the number 5. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen birds? 2. Do you like watching birds? 3. Can you count how many birds are there in the picture? 5. 5 birds in the sky. Trace and write the number 5. Activity. Match the same number. Kids IQ. 1. Look at the numbers closely and observe. 2. Can you recognize numbers 2, 4, 1, 5, 3? 3. Now can you match the same number in another column? Activity. Count the balls and match them with the correct numbers. One has been done for you. Kids IQ. 1. We are going to learn how to count the numbers. 2. Do you play with balls? 3. What is the shape of a ball? 4. Can you recognize these balls given below? Teachers note. Ask students to recognize the types of balls given below. Then ask them to count each column and match with the right number. Activity. Look at the number and circle the correct set of objects. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a guitar? 2. What is the color of an apple and a mango? 3. Do you like to eat jam and ice cream? Teachers note. Ask children to talk about objects shown in the pictures. Teach them how to count. Let them go through each column one by one and circle the object given as per the number. Trace and write the number 6. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen an insect? 2. Have you noticed that an insect has 6 legs? 3. What else can you find with that counts at 6? 6 legs of an insect. Trace and write the number 6. Activity. Count inside the box to see how many of each animal, then circle the number. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen animals? 2. What kind of animals do we see in an environment? 3. Have you ever seen a rat? Have you seen a monkey? 4. Have you seen a parrot? Teachers note. Ask children to recognize these animals as shown in the picture. Ask them what kind of sounds each animal makes. Let them observe the picture and count each animal to circle the number in the given box. Activity. Here is a forest scene given. See it carefully. Now count the following and write their number. Kids IQ. 1. How do you describe a forest? 2. Do you think many birds, animals, insects live in a forest? 3. Can you see different animals and birds in this picture? 4. Look at each bird and animal. Can you count them? Teachers note. Ask children to recognize different birds and animals. Ask them where each animal and bird lives and what kind of sounds do they make. Trace and write the number 7. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a rainbow? 2. How many colors are there in a rainbow? 3. When do we see a rainbow? 4. Which is your favorite color in a rainbow? 7. 7 colors of a rainbow. Trace and write the number 7. Activity. Fill in the number sequence in the blanks. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a kite? 2. Do you like toy trains? 3. Do you like to eat apples? Teachers note. This is a number sequence game for children. Let them recognize these pictures first. Ask them questions related to it and then let them write the missing numbers in sequence. Trace and write the number 8. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen an octopus? 2. Where does an octopus live? 3. How many legs does an octopus have? 8. 8 legs of an octopus. Trace and write the number 8. Activity. Count the pictures and write the number in the box. Kids IQ. 1. How many airplanes are there? 2. How many plants are there? Activity. Match the objects with the number. Kids IQ. 1. Do you know how many sides are there in a dice? 2. How many dice are shown in the picture? Trace and write the number 9. Kids IQ. 1. What is the shape of a starfish? 2. How many arms does a starfish have? 9. 9 arms of a starfish. Trace and write the number 9. Activity. Count and tick the correct option. 7 dolls, 5 cars, 4 rabbits. Kids IQ. 1. How does a rabbit hop? 2. How many wheels are there in a car? Trace and write the number 10. Kids IQ. 1. How many toes of our feet can you count? 10. 10 toes of our feet. Trace and write the number 10. Activity. Count the fish in the aquarium and write in the box. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a fish aquarium? 2. Can you count fishes in this fish aquarium? Forward counting. Counting in a manner like 1, 2, 3 is called forward counting. Count the toffees in each row and write their number as shown in the first row. Kids IQ. 1. Do you know forward counting? 2. Can you count in a manner like 1, 2, 3 with your friends? Teachers note. Forward counting is counting by adding one more every time. Teach children about it. Backward counting. Counting in a manner like 9, 8, 7 is called backward counting. Kids IQ. 1. Do you know backward countings? Teachers note. Backward counting is a counting by removing one every time. 2. Here we reverse count while taking out the buttons from the jar. To find the numbers of the buttons. 3. Tell children about it in a playway method. Chapter 7. Writing 11 to 20. See number and write in box. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Teacher's note. To teach children to count from 11 to 20, start by introducing the fact that after 10 the next numbers are 10 plus something. 10 plus 1 is 11. 10 plus 2 is 12. All the way through 19. Activity. Circle the numbers. Circle 16. Circle 17. Circle 18. Circle 19. Circle 20. Teacher's note. Let children understand which number to circle. Ask them counting from 16 to 20. Missing numbers 1 to 20. Write the missing numbers. Kids IQ. 1. Do you like ice cream? 2. Can you count how many ice creams are there in the picture? 3. Can you see the missing numbers and write? Write the missing number 20 to 1. Kids IQ. 1. Can you understand numbers? 2. Look at the pictures and find the missing numbers. Counting 21 to 100. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Kids IQ. 1. Do you identify numbers? 2. Can you count correctly? Teacher's note. Start by telling children that after 21 the next numbers are 22 plus something, 21 plus 1 is 22 and so on. Chapter 8. Relative positions. Before, after and in between. Father, baby, mother. In the above picture we see that father is before the baby and mother is after the baby. Baby is in between father and mother. Here is given a number line. A. When we move from left to right on this line, we are moving to bigger numbers. B. When we move from right to left on this line, we are moving to smaller numbers. Teacher's note. The position of a place in relation to another place is its relative location. Teach children with examples. Practice. Write the number that comes just after. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen a helicopter? 2. Where does a helicopter fly? Teacher's note. Ask children to write down numbers that come after the number written in the box. Write the number that comes just before. Teacher's note. Ask children to count how many cars are there in the picture. Then find the number that comes before the number given in the box. Write the number that comes in between. Kids IQ. 1. Do you know numbers that come in between? 2. Can you guess which number comes between 30 and 32? Teacher's note. Ask children to observe all the numbers and write numbers in between. Recap. Write the number that comes just after. Write the number that comes just before. Write the number that comes in between. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever used an umbrella? 2. When do we use an umbrella? 3. Do you like balloons? 4. What do we do with balloons? 5. Which color of balloon do you like the most? Chapter 9. Addition. Let's learn the poem on addition and enjoy. 1 and 1 makes 2. 2 and 2 makes 4. 3 and 3 makes 6. 4 and 4 makes 8. 5 and 5 makes 10. Lion lives in the den. Kids IQ. 1. Can you do a simple addition? 2. Have you ever learned an addition poem? Dia had one chocolate in her hand. Then her father gave her one more chocolate. Now she has 2 chocolate. Means 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Teacher's note. Focus on basic addition skills and give example as shown in the picture. Count and write one more. Add and write the correct numbers in the boxes. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever tasted a capsicum? 2. What color of capsicum have you seen? 3. Have you ever seen a sunflower? Teacher's note. Ask children to count the pictures one by one and write in the given box. Addition. Vertical. Add the objects vertically by drawing lines. One has been done for you. Kids IQ. 1. How many butterflies can you count? 2. Do you like strawberries? 3. What is the color of strawberry? Teacher's note. Vertical addition is a method of adding where the numbers are lined up in the columns according to their place value. Teach children with examples. Addition. Vertical. Adding by drawing lines. 4. Draw 4 lines for 4. 1. Draw 1 line for 1. 5. Count the lines and write. Draw lines in front of each number. Count the lines and add. Kids IQ. 1. Let's add 4 and 1 using the vertical addition method. Teacher's note. Instruct children how to draw vertical lines. Chapter 10. Subtraction. Let's learn the poem on subtraction and enjoy. 5 little ladybugs climbing up the door. 1 flew away and then there were 4. 4 little bugs sitting on a tree. 1 flew away and then there were 3. 3 little ladybugs landed on a shoe. 1 flew away and then there were 2. 2 little ladybugs looking for some fun. 1 flew away and then there was 1. 1 little ladybug sitting with the hero. 1 flew away and then there was 0. Subtraction means to subtract or to take away. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever heard a poem on subtraction? 2. Can you change the subtraction sign to addition? Teacher's note. Subtraction is the process of taking away a number from another. Teach children with examples. Activity. Subtract and write the answer in the given spaces. 4 minus 1. 6 minus 3. 7 minus 2. 9 minus 4. 10 minus 6. Chapter 11. Shapes. Circle, triangle, square, rectangle, oval. Kids IQ. 1. Can you identify shapes like circle, triangle, square and rectangle? 2. Can you see any object in your class of these shapes? Teacher's note. Introduce basic shapes are circle, oval, triangle, square, rectangle by showing pictures and ask questions to let them identify shapes. Let's match. Match the objects with their shapes. Teacher's note. Show real objects such as ball, notebook, birthday cap, pencil, etc. Chapter 12. Money. We buy and sell different kinds of things with the help of coins and notes. Coins 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee. Notes 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee, 20 rupee, 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 500 rupees, 2000 rupees. Kids IQ. 1. Have you ever seen coins? 2. Do you know what a rupee 1 coin looks like? 3. What is the shape of a rupee 5 coin? Teacher's note. Show real coins to children and ask them to identify money. Tell them the difference between different coins. Look at the cost of different items carefully. 50 rupee, 5 rupee, 20 rupee, 100 rupee, 200 rupee, 500 rupees. Look at the pictures and write the cost of different items. Kids IQ 1. Tell something about your favorite toy. How many mangoes are there on the tree? How many mangoes fell on the ground? How many are left on the tree now? Skip counting. Give the train its number in skip counting of 2. Give the caterpillar its number in skip counting of 1. Teacher's note. Elucidate the students to do skip counting using their fingers. Help the postman to reach the letter box. Teacher's note. Have you ever received the letter through a postman? Cut and subtract. 5 minus 2 is equal to 3. 9 minus 4. 6 minus 4. 4 minus 1. 7 minus 4. 6 minus 2. 9 minus 3. 8 minus 4. Join the dots and find out which creature is hiding behind the numbers.